Alright, we're going to start texturing sun now. First, to start off by hiding the hat and unhiding the sunbeams. Unhide the teeth and hide, where is it? Moon teeth. Alright. This is the fabric of the sun, so we're going to move it here. Shift A, mix RGB, and bring these two together. Wow, that's a funny coloring. Alright, now this here is pure sun. This is pure moon. This is how we would be changing the colors between the two. And now we'll do the same for the body. Shift A, texture, image texture, body sun text, RGB, there is none for the endo, but there is for the eyes. And I believe we have not made a eye material yet. Whoops. Yep, we have not made any eye materials. So we will just ignore that for the time being. Go ahead and change this just to body. And now we just have to go through and change all them to the right color. Leg ribbons, legs, neck. Yep, everything seems correct. Wrist ribbons be there, and we can hide the arm beads as that's not part of the sun. Arms are on body. The bell on the back is also on the body. Bell's eyebrows. That's for body. I believe the eyebrows actually don't change colors between the two. Nope. Eyelids. Can remove all those. Body. We will go over this and fix the textures. Body, face, hands, legs at 001. Oh yeah, those legs. Okay. Body, the lips, body, okay, the lips did in fact get colored. That's good. Moon face, body, sunbeams. Come on. Body. Oh, they look great. Body. Teeth for the sun, or sorry, just body, tongue, body, torso. Yep, everything's good. Did we ever bake the endo? Believe we did. Yep, endo.text. So now we can get rid of that and plug it in. Rename this just to endo. Remove that. And do this to the rest of the arms. Since we just renamed it and replaced it, we could just go straight through here. Head back. That should just be, once again, Indo. So remove them all but Indo. Wonder what happened. Let's take a look at the Indo texture. Go ahead and remove them all, and I'll just take a look at there. Alright, let's see what happened here. UV editor. That's really bizarre. I'll go ahead and attempt to fix this now. This will be fine. It's not optimal, but it will have to do. Control Alt L. No, why do I always forget this hotkey? Shift L. There we go. Alt E. Oh, Control E. Clear sharp. There we go. And we want these pure red, so select them all. Come down here. Let's actually move them over here. Selecting all these. This is obviously not the best way to do it, but sometimes funny things do in fact happen. There you go. Now the back looks pretty good. Just keep going through this. Indo. Hook wire. The neck. Just remove it all until you get to Indo. Neck octagon, remove the silver, and it's all fine. Temporarily, we're going to change the color of the eyes. Image editor. Let's find the sun ref. Okay. Now let's start adding the texture. I'm gonna go ahead and hide that so it don't distract me. Alright. File, save, image, save all images. Let's actually go ahead and file, external data. Nope, clean up, unused data blocks. 9 materials will be going away. That's good. So we can change the paint and find sun fabric. Take that blur tool, and just go alongside this area. You see here we get close, it's got that pixel edge. We want to get rid of that by just going over these areas. Your computer may lag during this, so I recommend you save it often as to avoid a crash. Where is that? Yeah, these are the legs. So just go right over them. And eventually you should get a good solid result. There we go. We want a blur like that instead of a hard edge. We are going to go to texture paint here though. Go to text draw. Go back to fabric sun and get some of this red because we're going to fix this area right here. Whoops. Yeah, go over here. Turn on the mirror. There we go. Missing something right there. So we'll go ahead and swap over here. This hard edge, I believe, is caused from it's caused by the texture. This is where the seam is. So just go along the areas where the seams are and just smooth that out here. Be sure that X mirror is on, so you don't have to do both sides. You can only do the one. As you can see, my computer is not taking it too well. All right. Go through here and just blur this area up. Blur in this area. That's a funny mistake right there. Wonder where that is. It's so high up that it doesn't matter. Okay, good. Okay. Looks like we're done with the fabric. The back here could use a little bit more. Texture paint, blur that up. And what's happening here is, since I moved it to right here, this now needs to just be colored red, so texture paint, change it to red. image editor, paint, just paint over this. This should be blue on the moon half. Yep, the back half of the bow. Not the best, cleanest way to texture paint. Substance is good. I, however, have not figured out how to use Substance, and you can't use it in Blender competitions because they want to use only the inside ingredients. I mean, only the inside programs. Gonna go ahead and give this one a solidify as well. Crank that up a little bit. There you go. Alright. Fabric is almost done now. Just gotta put on the star, which I will do that in Photoshop later, because I also need to turn around the moon half, so we'll just ignore that for now. I will, however, fix up the body here. So GZ, whoops, GZ10. GZ, let's do 20. There you go. That's better. Texture paint. Went to the moon again, which I'm pretty sure is because I went to that. There you go. Select these two, and now we can go in. Want to do the same thing that we did with the moon. Turn off occlude, backface culling, and fall off. Where is it? Yes, we don't have it in. We should though. I think it might be only one in weight paint mode, where there's a special tool that lets you paint through stuff. Yeah, figured that was gonna happen. Okay, yeah, turn those back on. Top view. Going to the back. Move those up and out of our way. Back to paint mode. And just go around. There you go. That looks good. Just gotta fix this part now. Can't do it on there, we'll do it here. Yep. And now just go to the back here. Turn on that soften tool. Let's go ahead and hide the hook. Hook wire, there we go. Yep, go to the back now and just blur that area out. Accidentally got a little red right there, so I'll go back to here. Select here and fix that little problem. There you go. Edit mode, GZ -10. GZ -20. There you go. View selected. Now she's looking already better. Missed a spot. Okay. I'm gonna click it around to figure out where that is, because it looks like there's something there that I missed. Nope, it's on the body, so I'll stay in there. Ah, it's the eyelids. Never mind, it's not a mistake then. I'm gonna bring out this part just a little bit. Select loops in a region. There we go. There we go, that looks better, does it? Yeah, that looks fine. Alright. Oh, I will be photoshopping this more, as we need the motherboard texture back here. But as of now, it looks perfectly fine. That's not good. This is on the body, so where is that at? Ah, way up here. UV editor. Whoops. Turn off that. Shrink that down. Alright, there we go. Now we're good. Okay. Don't want to cut this episode short. Yeah, I need to paint the bells again. So, texture paint. Set the colors back. Go to Indo. Actually, nope. You can stay in here because you can just select in here. Turn off these two. And then just that's one bell. Whoops. Needs to be just a little smaller. Should have probably made the bell texture a tad bit bigger. Ooh, yikes. Yep, I may have made the bell texture a little too small, and now it's struggling to keep up. Oh, that's fine. Cursor selected. SX-1. There we go. Now the bells are mirrored. Somewhat. Let's go ahead and RZ, rotate them proper. There you go. And the bells are done. Looking from afar, they look okay. Save. What does the sun face look like? Ooh, it's got a swirl pattern. That's gonna be a funny one to do. See if I can do that. Texture paint. Ooh, this one's gonna be a hard one for me to do. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if this works. New. Sun face. Texture. Yep. This is gonna be funny. Rotate it. Ooh, it should not have been black. That looks almost perfect. Yep, that looks pretty good actually. Going to the body texture. Texture paint. Selecting right here. And turning on these. Nope, yep, turn those off. Smoothing that down to carefully get rid of those. Image, save. Now we just go back to Suntech, the face image here, and just clean up the mess that we made. I don't think we accidentally touched these. Nope, now we just go to soften and oh nope, still got one more part to, we gotta cover that part up just a little bit more. There we go. Soften, image, save all images, file, save just case, and ooh. There you go. I think that's... Yeah, turn on these now. And just smoothen that out. Maybe not that much. Let's actually turn down the strength to about half of that. And there you go. That looks good. Alright, file, save, image, save as. Alright, what else can we do? Let's go back to body sun. This is the part where I usually work as I go along, but since it's almost a tutorial, I kind of can't do that. So instead, I'll try to keep the checklist concise. Texture paint. Soften those. Do not like that. Individual origins, and let's bring those down. There you go. And let's put them back in. GY -10. Alright. File, save. Save. Check the ref. I think the only change is just add in them little black marks on the lips. Texture paint. Set this to black. Turn off these and X mirror. And just find a space for it. I kind of want this to go like that to follow the angle. And I think it's right here. A little too much, so. Nope. Whoops. There you go. Now it needs to curve a little more. Drawing with the mouse is hard. And that looks pretty good. I figured that was going to happen. Gonna also blur that best we can. Go to shader editor and let's turn that back to the moon. Hide the tongue because we need to, whoops, not weight paint. Whoops, wrong tool. There you go. Whoops, change that back to the sun. That actually kind of hurt my eyes a little bit. Alright, what does the sun have that the moon does not? Somewhat of a gradient right there, so we'll go ahead and add those in. And after that, I think the episode would be good. We'll be good to go and start working on the next parts. We're finally rigging her. GZ10. Texture paint. Let's get some new colors in. Actually, let's get it straight that we already have off the sun. Body sun. There we go. I think this would be better. Oh. Drew it on the moon again. Be sure to change that. That looks pretty good. That kind of looks like what we want. So just edit mode, GZ, -10 to put it back in place. Might have to. Ooh. Yeah. Image. Save all images. Yep, I do believe that I'll go ahead and fix the lips on the moon half. Texture paint. And let's change that image back to body moon and find the teeth. There they are, as it needs to be softened right here. Okay. Image save. I think that looks good. It looks a little funny that it's like combining the two. So crank that up to max. And give it the proper teeth. Not sure how I like the looks of that. Go ahead and hide the bell. Alright, file saved. That'll be the end of this episode. I'm gonna put the moon, the stars, and the crescent on that from Photoshopping it because I want them to be exact. And I also gotta rotate the sun, the crescent shape because I put it on backwards. Whoops. All right.